Hi everybody, hi every spirit, welcome very much to another EsotericCloudSurfer's 360 12 houses tarot reading for the following moon quarter. Thank you very much for being here, your support is greatly appreciated. I wish you the best thoughts, ideas, feelings and emotions, a whole bunch of individuality, creativity and responsibility as well. Remember, you can ask for this specific reading for yourself using the image using the image in the screen right now and using the link and the email in the description down below. You can also check my beautiful partner content by using the links in the description down below. You can check more of my content in the description down below. So let's get started. This reading, if you are familiar, you already know what's going on. If you're not familiar, I will make a quick introduction for you, but let me explain what is a quarter. So a moon quarter is what we call a week, because it takes 7 days for the moon to change phases between new moon and full moon, or in a whole cycle we have the new phase, the crescent phase, the full phase and the decrescent phase, and that makes 4 weeks, that makes a month, right? So let's go, let's do it. So for this quarter that starts today, Sunday, and ends on the next Saturday, it's very important to notice that the moon is right now in Gemini. The moon then will travel into Cancer, then it will travel into Leo, and we'll have the new moon at the end of this quarter. We'll have this new moon on Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. I'm doing the calculations right now in my mind, because the moon is in Gemini today, it will pass to Cancer today still. So today, Monday, Tuesday, Cancer. Tuesday, Mars Day, Mercury Day, Jupiter Day in Leo. Then Jupiter Day, Friday, Saturn Day wait, sorry guys, I got distracted by the names, sorry. So today, Gemini, Monday and Tuesday, Cancer. Tuesday, Mercury Day, Jupiter Day, Leo. Jupiter Day, Venus Day, and Saturn Day, Virgo. So we'll have the new moon at the end of this quarter. So that will be very important. It will be a time of resetting. It will be a time of planting new seeds. Alright? And let's get started. This reading is a very in-depth and not complex, but complete reading. Alright? So this reading can be used for yourself, but we're gonna use this reading in our general space, okay? So we have 12 houses. In reality, we have 13, but this house doesn't really exist. This house creates this house. These houses exists, this creates this. All right, so this is your unique and original house, the house number 0, the house of you, because you make a reflection and you make the flower kind of pattern by reflecting, by self-reflecting in each area of your life. It's the house number 0. It's where everything starts. This is the intention, the frequency and the vibration, the space that creates life, right? And this is your unique and original space. And this is how you experience, or what are you experiencing in your own space. Okay? So if this reading was for you, we will see what your spirit is going through. But this is a reading for us. So we need to know what the spirit of the being that we live in is doing, because you have spirits and beings, the creations, the bodies of those spirits living within you. So we also live within more spirits. So the spirit, the space where we live in, influences us as we influence the spirits living within. So if we know how the spirit that we are living in is doing and how that becomes real, we can know how to, bombs going left, we go right. Flowers going right, we keep here. Big ass wave coming from the backwards, we need to dodge, or we need to surf it to the left, or we need to surf it to the right, you know? And quick introduction. So 0, original house, where everything starts. First house, your personality, personal insecurities, personal interests. Second house, your values, how you value yourself, how you value the world, how you think the world values you. Third house, surroundings, friends, family, teachers, the butcher man, whatever. Fourth house, closer family, closer friends, girlfriend, boyfriend, your favorite family member, your favorite friend that you bring to your house and you don't bring others. Just bring that one friend or those two friends. Fifth house, entertainment, attention, enjoyment, and expressing yourself. Sixth house, work, routine, patterns, organization. Seventh house, relationships, relating, sharing, creating a partnership. Eighth house, more deep relationships, deeper connections, deeper exchange, deeper experiences, deeper meanings. Ninth house, sharing, associating, inspiring others, getting and sharing wisdom, knowledge, spirituality. 10th house, status, career, creating new ways, creating new ways to conduct business, creating new infrastructures and being seen by that. 11th house, video games, creating a career by being a gamer, sciences that create a lot of questions that makes us wonder and speculate a lot, technology, associations, humanitarian organizations, expressing your individuality to the whole world, and lastly but not the least, 12th house, spirituality, dreams, illusions, hidden enemies, hidden lovers, and seeing all those houses through one perspective, okay? When you die and you see your whole life passing through your house, through your eyes. That's a 12th house, okay? So, with that introduction, we're ready to start the reading. So let's see what space or what type of space is the spirit that we live in. So how is the space where we all live? Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it transforming? Is it changing? Is it going left? Is it going right? Is it getting electric, toxic, frozen? And it is Mercury, the magician. And that might be caused because the new moon in Virgo and Mercury rules Virgo and Mars just enters Gemini. So Gemini is also ruled by Mercury and Mercury rules Virgo. So we have a very mercurial, very logical, very fresh, very young, very light vibe to this whole quarter, and it's the magician. So you have magical powers right now, and magical powers only mean transformation. So you have the power to receive things from the world or receive things from your internal realm, and you have the power to change, transmute, and alchemize them. Okay? And the spirit that we live in right now, he is doing that. He's being powerful. He's changing things. He's changing shapes and forms. But it's not like chaotic tower moment. No, he knows what he is doing. Okay? And we all, if we all a bit higher minded and we have clear goals and higher goals, we know that we can transform the lower moments into the higher moments. So we are, with our minds, with our logicality, with our thinking and our communication, we can change how things look, how things feel, and how things are, okay? Let's move into our first house. How we realizing that we have the power to transform, to shapeshift, how is that going to affect our personal life, personal insecurities, and personal interests? Let's go, let's see. That's actually a very cool card, because you might feel like shit, but then you realize you have the power to change that feeling with your mind, you know? It's going also to be like realizing your spiritual powers in a more realistic way. You can see your and others' powers, you know, as well. So let's go, first house. Personal interests, personal insecurities, and personality in general. it is Nine of Cups. So you have the opportunity to raise and to elevate your emotional state, your emotional security, or your connection to yourself or to your spirit, okay, by following your personality, paying attention to your personal interests, or on the negative side, you can elevate the connection with your personal insecurities and you can feel more attached and you feel you need to uphold those personal insecurities. But on the positive way, if you elevate how you feel about yourself, you can do better your personal life and your personal interests. Or if you elevate how you feel about your personal interests, it can help with your personal life. Let's go to the second house. How you value yourself, how you value the world, how you think the world values you. We have the opportunity to create new values right now with that magician in the middle. Ooh, oh. My reaction. Ooh, oh. So we have the reversed sun, okay? So you are valuing unique stuff. You are valuing things that gather a lot of attention and that claim authority over that attention. But you are like valuing accordingly to an external set of values. You are following a light, you are following somebody's way to think, and you are using that person's way to see the world. You are using that group of people value set to value yourself and the world, and you have to be more unique, be more individual. You have to use your mind to change how you value yourself and the world, so you can value your individuality, you can value your uniqueness, and you can value others' individuality and uniqueness. Because right now, you're just following others' lights. You are following somebody else's way to value, so you might not value yourself, and you might not value the right things in the world for you, and you miss opportunities. You might receive a lot of things, but because you don't value yourself, you're not going to see yourself able to receive that, and you're gonna miss that. Be careful with that. Oh, you already have a card for the third house. That was quick. That was Queen of Cups, fixed water, so you can receive a lot of great support from your surroundings, from your environments, or if you use that in the right way, if you transform and transmute anything into your higher version, even if you are amongst the whole world and nobody's there with you, you feel emotional supported. You got yourself. So you have the opportunity to relate very well with the environment and receive great emotional support from the environment, or you relate very well with you and you have a strong emotional support made for yourself, by yourself, in the middle of your surroundings, okay? Let's go into the fourth house, family, privacy, security, the people that you let in your bedroom, physically and metaphorically speaking. Let's go. Ten of Pentacles, Earth. You might be trying to be too realistic, or somebody in your personal relationships is being too dry, being too limiting, being too responsible, or they want you to uphold their responsibilities, they want you to be very realistic and very dry. But you need to use this Mercury, you need to transform that Earth energy, and you show them that yes, we gotta do this, but for a reason. We gotta do this because we share a dream, we share a sense of privacy, we share a sense of comfort, we share a spiritual connection. And then we do, so you need to bring them to their senses, because this is 10 of Pentacles. This is too much thinking, too much logical, too much out there thinking about limits, boundaries, and details. And you have to show them, bro, you're using your mind for the wrong thing. You shouldn't be using your mind for this. You should be using your mind for the fourth house. Privacy, comfort, spiritual connection. You know what I'm saying, guys? It's a very powerful revelation there. Or somebody needs to use their mind to remind you that you're doing this too much. And why are we doing this? Because of the fourth house. You know what I'm saying? Let's go into the fifth house. Things you like to pay attention to, things you like to, things that you have that you like people that pay attention to those things, or people that pay attention to you because you have those things. Your entertainment. Oh, Two of Wands. So you're gonna find, or you're gonna pay attention to unique relationships, to unique conversations, to individual, spiritual, and creative sharing of information, moments, ideas, and feelings, okay? And you can find an easier way to relate your visions, your imaginations, your individuality, your creativity, and your spirituality. Let's go into the sixth house. How is going, because new moon in Virgo, moon in Gemini right now, Mars in Gemini, Mercury in Virgo, right? So sixth house emphasis, sixth and third house emphasis. So how is the magician, the magic, the transformation, the changing, the adapting, the mutability is going to affect our work, routine, patterns, health, and organization. Organization, health, organ. Your health is about your organs, organizing the. Let's go. And what I see is Cardinal Fire, King of Wands. So you need to create new ways to feel, you need to create new ways to see, and you need to create new desires and new motivations behind your routine, patterns, and organization. And you need to give your great spiritual support to yourself and your routines. You can just do it. You have to. I do it to achieve this. I do it because I've seen myself being the world champion or whatever. I do it because I want to show the world you can do this in this way. I do this because I have this new desire. I have this new goal. Okay? Or somebody is creating new feelings and ideas about you and your routine and your business, and they want to support you. They want to give you fire. They want to give you inspiration. They want to give you motivation, and you need to be like, hey, can this person fire? Can this person's visions and feelings help in my routine and pattern? Or it will be just feelings. It will be just ideas, or they can really work with me here. Okay, keep that in mind. But either way, new feelings, new passion. Oh, because Mars in Gemini and the new moon in Virgo, so it's really new fire, new passion, new intentions, new goals about your routines, your work, your patterns, your organization, and your health. Let's go to the seventh house, relationships, creating, reinitiating a relationship or a conversation. Okay, thinking too much about your... Yeah, yeah. Bro, I just said thinking too much. Boom, Four of Swords. With thinking too... Yeah, Mars in Gemini, New Moon in Virgo, Mercury in Virgo, Venus in Leo. So you're paying a lot of attention to your relationships, but then you're having a more intellectual approach to it. So you're trying to make too much sense. You're trying to take too much control over your relationships or your partners. You're trying to formulate too much, you're trying to understand too much, you're trying to see too much of the details, and you're trying to be sure before you do anything. That might tire you, that might tire your partner, it might make the conversations heavier, or it might kill the fire, kill the enthusiasm. So make sure you're not thinking too much, or you're not communicating too much about any old thing. Make sure you are precise and that you are doing that for a good reason in your relationships. And make sure that you need to be thinking too much, because you might be thinking and analyzing too much of your relationship with no need, right? Make sure you are doing that in the right way. Let's go into the 8th house. Deep desires, deep motivations, deep fears, deep traumas, deep inspiration, deep relationships, deep physical moments, aka sex, or transformation as well, aka death. Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter. So through our deepest waters, our deepest desires, our deepest fears, our moments of transformation, our moments of shit, I'm gonna die, but then you make it, we're gonna expand. We're gonna have an opportunity. You're gonna have a treasure in the end of the rainbow. But if you don't go and there, if you don't go there, if you don't go to the rainbow, you don't get the pot. But the rainbow is in your hell. The rainbow, the road, is in your deepest fears, our deepest desires and excitement. So you must go there to collect the reward. Okay? But if you go there, right, and you are doing that, or if you are already lost in your desires, aka you are doing that for a flunked out reason, you're gonna find the pot anyway, but it's not going to be gold, okay? It depends on what is going on. Are you doing this in your 8th house? Are you making things lighter? Are you giving sense to things? Are you transforming a deep desire in something that works for you? Or are you just enjoying it because it's good? And all of that will determine what type of expansion you reserve. What type of, because you have the Wheel of Fortune, and on the Wheel of Fortune you have many different prizes, and depending on your spiritual state, you'll have that prize. But shit's going to happen on your most deep space. Some transformation, some deep realization, deep connection, deep experience is going to happen during this quarter, but it's going to be more internal. I don't think everybody going to experience this in the physical realm, but you might travel, you might open a portal to some deep memories, to some deep desires, to some deep motivation that you forgot about, or a deep fear that you forgot about, because Jupiter is also in retrograde. Yeah, that's why I said that. Okay, so this is a portal to deep memories, deep desires, deep feelings. Okay, it can be a gift or a curse. It depends what portals are you opening. What is your intention behind your deep desires? Let's go into the 9th house. Sharing your visions, sharing your knowledge, sharing your wisdom, sharing your spiritual beliefs, and just trying to look always for the best moral way to do stuff. Alright? Two of Pentacles. Okay, so we are looking to make more sense, to make something work, and to be more practical and realistic about our spiritual conversations, spiritual associations, and spiritual groupings. I like that. I love that. An Aquarius like me that is spiritual loves making sense out of spirituality. If we're talking about spirituality, you better tell me a way I can see that in my life. You know? Let's go into the 10th house. Status. Creating new status. Creating new limits and boundaries. Creating new regulations. Ooh! Oh, no way, no shit. 10 of Cups. And on the opposing house, 10 of Pentacles. So we have a balancing scenario over here. On the Water house, on the Comfort house, we have too much work, too much pressure, too much limits, too much responsibilities. On the Work house, on the Career and Responsibilities house, we have too much feelings, too much holding down, too much comfort, or too much dreaminess. So we have a scenario over here, okay? This actually revealed to be good, this 10 of Pentacles and this 10 of Cups. Because with this Magician, this Mercury, it's like Mercury many times is the Joker as well, right? So we are realizing that we were being too much of something that we didn't need to do. And now we're laughing because we were going through so much and we uphold it, we grew from it, but we didn't need to go as deep into those processes. But because we're more powerful right now, we just laughing. We're like not mad because we got something back from it. We developed stronger energetical spiritual currency because we realized, bro, I don't need to be so rigid around the people that I love, and I don't need to be so connective when doing, or so worried about others' feelings when doing business. And then you kind of realize the opposite. But wait, I can be structured and I can be emotional and dreamy on my dreams, and I can be dreamy and emotional, but also structured and responsible around my comfort zone. For me, this is great, guys. Tell me what you think on the comments down below. For me, I think this is great. And because I have that Libra rising, I have Mars in Libra, I have those balancing situations, you know? And you're gonna learn a lot from it because it's a 10. It's a lot. And you were like, a 10 means a descension. You were here, ooh, all excited, then you come down, the 9, the elevation, right? And then you come down to realize, oh, hold on. Because you can be exalted spiritually, going through some flunked out physical shit because your spirit is still learning and realizing it's powerful, but that doesn't matter. But this is great balance, bro. I love it. I like it. Let's go to the 11th house. Your associations in the world, in the internet, people that value your individuality, they don't care about your background, you don't care about their background. 6 of Cups. So the wrong people is paying attention to how you feel, to your vibe, and to your spiritual goals, dreams, and illusions, or you are paying attention to the wrong feelings. You're trying to claim authority over the internet's feelings. You're trying to make the internet pay attention to your feelings, and that, bro, that doesn't work right. That doesn't work right. Or somebody that is a part of your team or you work with them, and they think that for some reason you need to respect their feelings in order, not like respect, they think you need to uphold their feelings, emotions, dreams, and illusions. Or you might be feeling that the people around you that work with you or that are in your surroundings, but you need to have some type of like respect, or you need to share time and workspace with them, or you need to share resources with them. You think they need to pay attention to your feelings, and they need to know that you have authority over your feelings, so they must respect the authority that you have over your feelings. Bro, their feelings, your feelings, your feelings. You don't need to make the whole world trying to pay attention to your feelings. That's flunk. The card even came reversed. We flunk. We want to show the world we got feelings, we're so powerful, our emotions, look at me. Bro, this is not the space for this. This is not the space for this. Or you are paying attention to the wrong emotions and feelings in the internet, in the organizations, in the government, in the countries, in the football clubs. You are not realizing what's going on because you are paying attention, or you are getting fixed on the wrong intentions, on the wrong vibes, and then on the wrong emotions and feelings, and many times they are put there on purpose to distract. So keep that in mind. So lastly, but not least, 12th house of spirituality, deep creativity, deep connections with the universe, realizing that we are all spiritual and stuff like that. How is that going with that Magician in the 0 house, with new moon in Gemini, with new moon in Virgo, and Mars just 0 degrees Gemini right now. Princess of Cups. And on the last quarter, this card was in the middle reversed. Now it's on the 12th house on the right side. So this means that we are completing that cycle in the right way, or we have opportunities to feel spiritually connected to the new path, and the dreams, illusions, and imaginations that we are bathing in are actually new, unique, and fresh enough to make us trust the unknowingly space that we are fulfilling. And because we are fulfilling that space, we can trust it, because soon enough it will be filled with our manifestations, feelings, and emotions. So we are realizing that this new journey, this new internal way to deal with our emotions and the outputs from the world is spiritual, can make us connect with higher realities and mentalities, and can bring a lot of juice to our awareness. Alright guys, and let's finalize this reading with how can we travel through this moon quarter from today Sunday in Leo to the next Saturn day in Aquarius. Let's go. It was so fast today. The card just came. When it took the longest, it was on the 7th house, because people thinking too much about their relationships and if they spoke the right words, did I initiate the relationship right, did I look right, did I look presentable, did I look in that way? Bro, you just created a relationship, you just created a connection. That's what matters. Beautiful. Because this card was on the bottom of the deck and I was paying a lot of attention to it, and while I was shuffling it came out. So during this week we should use, or we should be more like the pure white dragon from Orion. This means whatever you're doing, whatever desires you are indulging, whatever actions and expression you are doing, whatever feelings you are sharing, you should do that from a clear, purifying, lightening space. Pure white, pure with no dark, with no indecision, with no malicious intent. White, light, separated, detached from Orion. And Orion, it has a very strong intention, but it goes to war many times, or it uses all that intention for their lower desires, and they go fuck some goats or shit like that, right? So the pure white from Orion, it means that you have that powerful intention, but away from those lower desires. You take, because those powerful intentions come from the lower desires, but you gotta make sense out of them. You see, it's all getting out of that, because even the white means detachment and the pure means no dirtiness. So it's always like, you came from there, that got you excited and motivated, but now you should do that on a higher, lighter, more wider and wiser way. Okay? Pure white dragon from Orion, be transparent, be clear, don't be ashamed of yourself, don't make others feel ashamed of their desires. Transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Process what you know, act with truth and honesty. Let your wings of light grow and expand. And guys, it was everything for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. I enjoyed the reading a lot. Remember, you can ask a reading like this for yourself, for a specific part of your life, love, business, for a specific alignment. This reading is very versatile and I can't wait to show you that. I have some cool ideas to show the power of this reading, and I hope to see you next time in the best energies as well. EsotericCloudSurfer, loving himself and surfing out. See you soon.